everybody, what's going on? It's Tay here coming to you guys live from Central Texas. This is a collective reading. If it's your first time to the channel, I want to welcome you in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if it's not your first time to the channel, thank you so much, as always, for coming back around. Your continuous love and support absolutely means the freaking world to me. Okay, if you would all do me a favor on your way in here, whether you are joining live or catching the replay, if you would just hit that like button, drop a comment, tell me where you're tuning in from. Hi Bill, hi Tracy, how are you guys? I see y'all. Told you guys I would be back this morning. Told you I was gonna come back. So here we are. Man, I don't know about y'all for educational purposes only or whatever, but my algorithm on Instagram has been parasite cleanse, parasite cleanse, parasite cleanse like crazy. So I don't know who needs to hear that, or if you need to do your research or look into things. But yeah, it's just so many different products are starting to come up, so many different ads. Yeah, that, anyway, I don't know, I'm still learning about all of it, but could be significant. Take care of your bodies. Take care of your bodies. All right, sorry you guys, we're gonna get started on this just a second. I'm just taking my peptides real quick. They're almost gone, so get rid of these motherfuckers. What's up, Misty? How are you? Right, Billy, I'm not. I'm not falling for any of it. But a lot of it's like just like black seed oil and oregano, black walnut shit. I don't know. But yeah, you don't have to buy those products. You can go buy that shit right at the store. So I ordered my daughter a like vanity thing off of Instagram last year for Christmas, and I never got it. I got scammed, and I should have known. It was like $40. Really, a really good fucking deal for something like that, you know? So I should have known better, but I got ripped off. She never got it. It was disappointing. My mom bought her one. It's all that wood you see in the background. Right there in that box. We haven't put it together yet. We tried, but I don't know if it's going to fit in her room, dude. It's really stressful. It's huge. It's huge. Okay. You ordered a cooler and got ice trays. Oh, my arm is sore. I slept on it wrong. All right, let's get to this. Is it Zaid? Am I saying that right? Tell me I'm saying that right before I say it. Happy birthday, Zaid. Yeah. TikTok's safe, but I hate the app. I'm not a fan. TikTok. Not a fan of you. All these people that love TikTok, but man, you can't be yourself on that app for shit without getting banned and shut down, and it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Anyway, so, all right, Archangel Michael, please protect me and the collective while I channel this message. No weapon formed against us in flesh or in spirit shall ever prosper, and every tongue that rise against us be condemned. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and the Most High, please use me as a vessel so that I can channel an accurate message for the collective. Hold on, I gotta dig for a deck. Give me 1 second. Told you I have to dig. But I got it. Okay. All right. So I'm really tired of the karmic energy. I'm just like, I'm really annoyed by it, you know? Same shit. And I think I'm at the point where, one, it wouldn't be coming out the way it comes out if they weren't so infiltrated in our energy, right? It's the fact that they don't get the fuck out of our energy, and they just keep showing up. And the reason that I'm like so annoyed is because they don't fucking matter. Nothing that they're trying to do fucking matters. It really doesn't matter, because it doesn't prosper, right? They're just so irrelevant, and they irritate my soul. Just ugh. You know, they irritate the shit out of me. Then, you know, like I want to talk about this for a second. I'm just going to talk out loud, and if you guys have an opinion, I'm open to hearing it. But I had this guy call me out in a video. He made a video on TikTok specific to me. He's like, this video's for Lynch. And he's like, when are you going to stop talking about the gang stalkers? He said. And it kind of irritated me in a sense, because I don't. You know, I share my story or whatever in pieces and in segments sometimes. Anyways, and then I look at this guy, and he doesn't have much of a following, if any at all. Like, you know, he had that one video made specifically for, that was the only video he made. But he had kind of a valid point to a certain extent, which I understand where he's trying to come from. And like, when you're so focused on the past, when you're so focused on things that you don't want to see in your life anymore, you know, the more you talk about it, the more you give your energy to it, the more you're going to create more of it. And it's like being focused on creating the new is whatever. So he had a good point with that part, but then it's like, to all the people out here in the world that don't know what's going on in their life, that don't have any fucking clarity, because I was once there, right? That was me. When everything was happening to me, it's like, what the fuck is happening to me? Why are all of these people following me? Why do these people want me gone? Why is my fucking phone hacked? Why is everybody turning on me? Why is everybody setting me up? Where are they getting all the money to do this shit to me, right? How did they get their hands on this fucking technology that they are nailing me with? And if I didn't learn the term, here we go. Here we go. My app crashed. Can you guys hear me, and is everything okay? This happened last night too. Hearts are coming up. I think y'all can hear me. Okay. If it goes crazy, just tell me in the comments, and I'll restart and come back again. But anyways, my point is, I had two different people that were involved in the shit I was going through tell me I was being gang stalked, right? So one day I got curious, and I got on Instagram, and I searched the hashtag gang stalking, and I found the Trinity coach. Then I searched it on TikTok, hashtag gang stalking, and I found my mentor. A lot of you probably know who he is. He's on YouTube, Divinely Guided Chosen Starseed. But it's like, if they didn't share what they knew and I would have never found them, I would have never gotten to where the fuck I am today. Right? We're not here to be silent. We are here to shed light, to to speak our stories. And the past isn't a place to live in, but it is always a place to reference back to. And another thing that irritated me with this guy, he's making it seem like the gang stalkers are still torturing me and that's all I talk about. Dude, they are not a part of my reality anymore. I have beat that shit. I was just talking about this not that long ago about how I always had drones hovering above my house and fucking people parked outside from all the time. The same fucking little Hispanic guy in this little white Ford Explorer just sitting outside of my house all the time. He was always there. Fucking creepy. I could never leave without being followed. Street theater, everywhere that I went, right? I don't experience any of that anymore. None. And I'm pretty positive if they wanted to come do it, they could. But it's not welcome in my reality. I've recreated a reality where that shit can't exist here. So that's kind of what irritated me with this guy, is he makes it seem like that's all I'm a teacher, right? So I don't know why I feel the need to talk about this. Maybe it triggered something in me, you know, kind of got me, and I feel like I need to explain myself, and I really don't. And maybe this is a lesson for you guys, but you are divinely guided. And for me, I don't listen to anybody but God, right? And so like if God didn't want me doing what I'm doing, I would know. But I also think God's kind of guiding me to move a little bit different, you know, to change shit up. I'm definitely feeling that. But our silence is what will keep them thriving in a sense. You know, the only people that would ever tell me to stop talking about it would be one of them. And I strongly believe that. Because they're losing their grip on people because of me. You know, I might not have the most 333 on the timestamp when I said that. I don't have the biggest YouTube platform because I haven't been on here very long. But I'm every fucking where. And I have reached thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people across the globe in the last 3 years. I've been on my journey for 3 years. And they're fucking scared of me. So yeah, if that advice would have came from somebody like the Trinity coach or my mentor, I would take it. Never take advice from somebody that you would not trade places with. Never take advice from somebody that you would not trade places with. And that's why I checked that guy's profile out. It's like, who are you to give me advice? What are you creating for yourself? You know what I'm saying? And I felt like he was yelling at me too. It was very aggressive. It was like, what is going on? He started it with congratulations on your sobriety, but when are you going to stop talking about the gang stalkers? And don't say, oh, I'm not, because yes, you are. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, why are you yelling at me, you know? Holy shit. Oh. All right, let's get to this. Thanks for listening to me. I had to vent about that. The only person I talked to about it was Ashley. I sent her the video. I'm like, watch this. I feel yelled at. You know, I'm here to bring people the truth, and it's not always pretty. And another thing too that I just like want to state, while I bring people the truth and make people aware of like the actions of these elites and these corrupt ass systems, I also teach people how to beat it the same way that I did. And I can't teach people to beat something if I don't talk about what they're struggling inside of. You know what I mean? I'm not going to stop, dude. All you motherfuckers out here watching wishing I would stop. I'm not stopping. I even had somebody close to me try and bag on me for cards. And I just had to distance myself. And that one hurt. That was a hard decision to make. But I just didn't feel in alignment no more. Online connection or whatever, but yeah, he was going all religious on me. Can't do that. All right. Enough talking. All right, what do we need to know? What's going on in the collective? Please and thank you. Unfolding. Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. That's beautiful. Key word here is slowly. Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. And the more you grow, the more you're going to gain. Right? We got taking steps, so taking the action. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. Is anybody sitting stagnant waiting for somebody to save them? This is kind of like really synchronizing with the whole gang stalking and targeting thing too. Like I just said, is anybody waiting around waiting for somebody to save them? Nobody's gonna fucking save you, dude. There ain't gonna be no fucking private investigator, no fucking Fed, no, none of that. Nobody's coming to save you. You can't rely on anything outside of yourself. You got to be the one to save you. You got to save you. Take the steps to save yourself. And the key is getting in alignment with what's meant for you. Getting yourself into the right alignment from a low frequency to a high frequency, out of fear and into faith and gratitude, right? From needing validation and people pleasing to fucking self-love. Like that is the fucking key. That's the key. When you become somebody that people can't abuse anymore, they can't abuse you anymore. And there it is. But you have to be that change. You have to take the steps to make the changes within you. But I think you are. So just keep going. Things are unfolding exactly as they're supposed to. What else? All right, so we've got frozen. Obviously, people want to stop you, right? They want to keep you in the same place. Put a stop to everything that you're doing. This is kind of interesting. Connections came out and then shedding. People could be trying to take steps to put a stop on all connections for you. You are starting to outgrow your situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. This is honestly a life and career deck, but we're using it for whatever we need to use it for. But exactly, you're shedding. You're becoming a completely different version of yourself. And again, shedding, unfolding, the more that you grow, right? the more that unfolds in your life, the more access you have to greater things. All right, what else? Moving up. I posted on Facebook the other day that your enemies are going to have to respect you because you will pass every single motherfucking one of them. You will pass every one of them. You will have more, do more, be more than they ever could. And every single one of them will have to respect you. And that's for all of you, no matter who's up against you, right? Whether you're being attacked by corrupt officials and politicians or the gosh damn freaking Hollywood. Doesn't matter. You're going to pass up every single one of them. And you ain't going to have to do no evil shit to get there either. Right? And they're going to have to put respect on your name. They're not going to have a choice. Okay? So, you are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success is what the card says here. But just know you're on your way up. And you're not going to stop going up either. Right? Once you ascend, you awaken, you ascend. You're no longer in the matrix. You're no longer programmed. You're no longer running with the rest of the freaking world. You don't stop. It's like you just keep going higher and higher and higher, and your consciousness is higher and higher and higher and higher. But there's levels to this too. So please remember, guys, that once you're at a certain place and you're ready to go to the next place, there's going to be obstacles. New levels, new devils. There's going to be people that try and stop you or this or that or some type of struggle or this or that, right? That you're going to have to overcome to get to this next level. And it's in this struggle that helps you grow and develop into who you need to be to succeed at this level. So life is going to ebb and flow forever. There's going to be seasons. There's going to be your planting seasons, your summer seasons where you're cultivating the seeds that you've planted. You're going to have massive harvests. Then you're going to have winter seasons where things kind of die down or slow down and you need to take your rest and recover and rejuvenate and make new plans and blah, 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 blah. But you're going to continue to climb. You will never experience rock bottom in the way that you did before. Ever again. And that's powerful. And you're always going to shed before you move up. You're always going to shed old layers of yourself. You're going to shed people. You're going to shed places, things, before you climb to every level. And the goal, guys, is make it as high as you can make it before you expire here. You're never done. Remember that. Never, ever be comfortable or complacent. All right, so we got many choices coming out. You have options even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. Seven of Cups energy right there. Maybe you're not really knowing what to do. Maybe you've got a million skill sets or a million ideas, or Billy, I'm thinking of you right now, but pick one. Is Bob out here? Me too. I heard dog barking. Thank you. How was your back? Sorry I didn't mean to touch you.
Oh, I love when you touch me. It's good. It's just my dang neck.
Still?
Yeah.
I was going to get that. I feel bad.
No.
I was just waiting.
I saw it and I was like, I need to do something. I haven't done anything in this house for over almost 2 weeks. My apologies.
Mom, don't apologize. It's fine.
All right.
I totally understand. You're good. Love you. Sorry, my dog's outside and I didn't know if he was outside and I got freaked out. Had to go check on him. Anyways. Options. Pick one. Pick one. You're gonna succeed. And then, once you got that shit going and flowing the way it's meant to, you can start the next thing. Pick something. I don't know what to pick. Just fucking pick one, dude. Draw a straw or fucking pull something out of a hat. Just pick something. Start somewhere. Pick, you know what I would do, honestly? Pick the one that's going to be the easiest to build. Start with the simplest shit. God damn, my dog is barking out there. And he doesn't want to come in. But pick what's going to be the easiest to build. And then go to the next thing. Okay? Whoever needs to hear that. And then we've got offerings coming out and connections. You will be offered new positions or investment opportunities. Think about it. Research carefully before accepting. Then we've got build a bridge between people. Contact those who can help you. Your actions will set you up for the next opportunity. So, shedding old people, old places, and old things, and, you coming out like this bigger, longer, more... I gotta let this dog in. 1 second. I'm so sorry. He's out there barking. He tried to not come in. I go tell him to come inside and he throws himself on the ground and puts his belly up for me to scratch it. Like, I'm not coming in. Yes, you are. You are coming in the house. He stinks. I think he's got a yeast infection, dude. He stinks. He's always like licking his paws and shit. Gotta take him in. All right, anyways. So when you become a new version of you, you attract different people into your energy, was what I was going to say. People are going to want to work with you. People are going to want to help you. People are going to want to bring you in on projects or bring you in for podcasts or fucking get your story so they can produce a movie about your life or whatever, okay? Yeah, he needs one for sure. Bad. Bad. He stinks. I smell him right now. All right. Thanks. Get it done. All right, what else is going on here? Illumination. Something hidden is coming to the light. You find out about new jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. I shuffled. We got drama shadowing here at the bottom. All these fucking people trying to bring drama and problems into your life, being seen, exposed. The way they tried to hide who you are, coming to the light here. The things that people did to you being illuminated. People seeing your growth. And again, just bringing new into your life. New. Everything being new. New ideas, new clarity, new passion, new drive, new desire. new money, new ways of making money. What am I missing? Swords, coins, wands. What the hell am I missing? Cups. New love. New love too. New love for yourself. People actually pouring love back into you in a way that you've never been able to experience before. You finally getting the recognition that you freaking deserve. All that good shit. All that stuff. Cultivation. I was just talking about the seasons. I said you're planting your seeds and then you cultivate those seeds. You got to take care of the seeds that you plant, man. You got to water them and you've got to show up for them to make sure that they grow. You can't harvest without the summer. See that, sun? You can't harvest without the summer season. You plant in the spring, you cultivate your seeds in the summer, they harvest in the fall. This card specifically says you are in the growing phase right now. And you must continue to water the seeds that you have planted in order to reap the rewards. That's what this card said. So confirmation. And then yesterday, in yesterday's lives, the energy of growth kept showing out, that 7 of coins. Over and over and over, it kept coming out every spread. One of the first cards. So it's like planting those seeds. Where are you investing your time, your energy, your money? What kind of seeds are you planting? And how are you taking care of those seeds? Influence. It's time for your voice to be heard, man. It's time for your story to be told. Use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Use your voice. Your voice and opinions are important. Wasn't I just talking about this? Wasn't I just talking about podcast interviews and shit like that with these connections and offerings? You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. I just said this shit. Damn, tapped in, man. Tapped in. And it's time. You have influence, whether you realize that right now or not. Why do you think the target's been on your back? Why do you think people work so hard to try to discredit you? Stop! Stop. Stop doing that. Gross. Why do you think some random person was trying to convince me to quit talking about specific shit? Is it because I actually have a level of influence that they're threatened by? Use your influence for change. It's what we're here to do, change the world. And you're needed. You guys, please know that. We talk about how dark this place is all the time. Where is the light? Where is the light? Where's the light? You are the light. Where's the light? Within you. Right there. It's you. Where's the light? Is it going to come save me? Is somebody going to come save me? No, you're the light. It's you. You are it. You are the light. You are the love. You are the hope. You are the healing. You are the inspiration. You are the influence. It's you. Your services are needed. One light in such a big world can only do what one light can do. But if all the lights are on in this dark ass place, the darkness doesn't have a fucking chance. You shining your light is going to bring the light out in others. It's that ripple effect. The law of divine oneness. It's all connected. You know, you raising your frequency is going to force everybody else to raise theirs too. We're all connected. Even the evil people are going to be forced to rise up. And if they don't, they're not going to live. They will die out. They can't survive. If they don't raise their frequency and elevate, they won't make it. You guys, that's why, okay, we're going to get really conspiracy here. But that's why, like, the devil's working through people to do crazy ass shit, like spraying shit in the food and chemtrails in the sky and like anything to lower the frequency. Anything they can to lower the frequency. Because when enough people awaken and enough people are shining their light here, their darkness can't thrive. I mean, they do everything that they can, and not even that is enough. Did anybody in here, am I alone in this? Did anybody, 11:11 on the clock, did anybody get the, can I say it without getting flagged? The shot from the, you know what I'm talking about, from just a couple of years ago? I did, dude. I'm so proud of everybody that didn't. I got it too because of my job. Me too. I only got one, but I did. Why do I feel called to talk about that? I was not awakened. I was so matrixy and asleep and programmed like everybody else. You know, and I got it for the most pathetic reason. Okay, so, and this is how schemy they are. So schemy, right? They had mandated masks. And my face was so fucked up with acne back then. I thought it was because of the mask irritating my skin, but it wasn't. It was all kinds of beauty magic being done on me. I just didn't know it at the time, right? It was bad, bad, bad. I have pictures. So bad. And got it, beat my confidence down. I was clean and sober, you know, so it wasn't anything to do with substances or anything like that during this time. But my job said if we got the thing, we could take our masks off. So I fell into it and I'm like, I do not want to wear this thing anymore. And 2 weeks later, they made us put our masks back on. 2 weeks after I went and injected myself with that freaking thing, just so I could take it off, they're like, okay, you got to put them back on, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, that was when I was like, that's fucked. That's fucked up. Anyways, though, yeah, I did. I got that shit inside of me, or whatever. All for a grocery store that I gave my entire life to, that let me go because everybody was being paid off to fucking team up against me and fuck me over inside the workplace. All right, anyway, let's keep going. What else? The future. Plan for the future. This is important. Plan for the future while living in the present. All right, so staying grounded in the present moment, staying grateful for exactly where you are and what you have, planning for the future but not living inside of it. Okay? You are always supported by spirit. Always. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. Not just can, they will. But you are always supported by spirit, meaning you will always have what you need, guys. You are always being protected. Okay? Everything is happening for a reason. Everything is happening exactly how and when it's supposed to. And you will always have what you need to survive on this physical plane. Might not be everything you want, but it will be everything that you need. All right? Then we've got authority. Clashes with a boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. Let me read that again. Clashes with the boss, just somebody in an authoritative position, or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. My mentor, when he does his readings, there's a specific card that comes out all the time that talks about this in a certain degree. But choose peaceful solutions if you can. I don't know. That's just what's coming to me, but I can't think of what it is. So take what you will from that. I also feel like you're going to be placed into a position of authority anyway. And it's going to be your responsibility to make sure that there's peaceful solutions inside of that. Okay? And then harmony comes out next. It's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at your home or for yourself is best. But this isn't just for career. It's important for you to have a peaceful sanctuary place for yourself any fucking way. For you to have some quiet, peaceful place to be so that you can thrive. It's really hard to thrive in other people's chaos. You know, you'll notice that your attackers try their hardest to keep you trapped in a place where you have no peace. I used to refer to my house as the house of hell. And it's like, how can I heal here? I can't, you know, I can't heal here. And it didn't matter where I went. I even went with the DV shelter who put me in a hotel because apparently the shelter was being renovated. I don't even know if I believe that now. But anyways, and they set me up in this room, and the room was rigged right when we got there. It's like they had it ready just in case that happened, and they put me in that room, and it was rigged. We walked in, and I had my two kids with me, and the first thing that my daughter did was walk to the bed closest to the bathroom away from the door and look underneath of it. Really weird. It was really weird how she did that. So I walked over there like, what are you looking at? And the bed was open in a hotel. You know, usually the beds are boarded and so stuff can't get under the bed. And not on that bed. The bed was open. And sure enough, you know, they were trying to make it look like people were under the bed with their holograms and shit, trying to make me think people were in the room. The same torture I was going through at home. But they had it rigged and ready to go, dude. They had the room next to me rented out, the 2 above me, and the 4 behind me. Just no peace. They tortured the fuck out of me. But anyways, it's really hard to be able to thrive in environments that are chaotic like that. So It's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful atmosphere, period, in order for you to thrive. So do what you need to do to create that space for yourself. And if you have it, appreciate the shit out of it. And once you live in chaos for so long, you will protect your peace at all costs. Working at home or for yourself is best. And again, take that as you will for who that needs to be for, but you're not meant to work 9 to 5, y'all. You're not, it's Matrix. You're not meant to work for somebody else. You're not meant to build somebody else's dream. You're here to create for yourself. You're here to use your gifts, your skills, your talents, your abilities, your influence, and you're here to create for you. All right, let's get the tarot. And you have the ability to do it. You have everything you need within you. And it doesn't matter where you start, just start. And know it's going to be messy at first. You're not going to have it all figured out. Don't let perfectionism keep you from starting either. You don't need to. Take the messy action. Make the mistakes. Suck at shit. But you got to start. And then as you keep going, you're going to get better. And you're going to learn. And you're going to figure things out. And it's going to come together. And that's for anything. That's how my fitness journey was. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing when I first went to the gym. I looked like a fool. My form was terrible. I injured myself multiple times, right? And I recorded myself every day and posted it on the internet for everybody to see. You know, I had no idea what I was doing, but I learned as I went and I figured things out as I went, and I got better and leaner and stronger and shit. Now I'm like member of the month, top of the most active members list, like the whole shebang. People asking me for help and shit. It didn't start that way. And it's the same with like my business and social media or learning how to read cards. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I had to show up inexperienced and low confidence and get bullied and mocked and made fun of and everything to get where I am today. So you're going to experience that in the beginning. It's part of the process. It's just a part of the process. You want to start a social media platform, you're probably not going to blow up on the first day. Your first post is probably going to be fucking terrible. Save it and always reference back to it a year from now or 2 years later. You're gonna be like, holy shit, have I grown? Look at the confidence that I have gained, or whatever the case may be. You know, you gotta post over and over and over again before you're gonna go viral. Some shit hits, some doesn't. Right? It's just a part of the process. All right, let's get the tarot. Oh, my arm, my shoulder from like sleeping on it, you know, I can't even lift it. Excuse me. All right, what's going on here? What is the message? Please and thank you. The devil. King and Queen of Pentacles, the devil. Anybody have any idea what this is, what the energy of this is? This is a wealthy couple here. that had to do some dirty, grimy, demonic, evil shit to have it. It's exactly what this is. Or it could just like be wealthy men and wealthy women, period, that have to do some dirty, grimy, evil, demonic shit to get that. Let's talk about it. And it's crazy because earlier I was saying you're not going to have to. When you pass all these people that think they have it made for themselves and shit, and you pass every one of them, and you ain't going to have to do one evil deed to get your shit. Not one. All right, talk to me about the devil, King and Queen of Pentacles. Justice, karma in the reverse. Everything's out of balance. Period. Everything is so out of balance. It's unjust. It's corrupt. It's unfair. Or what? They use their money. They use their money to be this way. To create injustices and unfairness and shit like that. They use their power and status to be evil. God, higher power stepping in. Revenge is mine, says the Lord. Come on. Ever think maybe God's using you to get revenge on these demonic ass people? God is using you as the vessel to get the revenge on these people. They think they can come in and do this dirty ass shit, get away with it. They think that they can plug you in to their plots and schemes, scapegoat you, sacrifice you, steal from you. Oh, hell no. Crossroads being here, you had the same choice. You had the same choice, the same free will, and you chose this one. They also had the choice, and they chose this. See how shaky I am? Anyway. What else? Confirm. Snake backstabber. Gift package. Friend is coming out. It's like you needed to get confirmation of who the snakes were in your energy. Period. You needed to go through what you went through or whatever to get the confirmation that these people are who the hell that they are. All right, I'm going to get out of this deck here. That is standing out to me too. But it's like using your experiences to teach, coach, guide others. Learning experience. Maybe you needed to learn about demons. And the only way you can learn about the demons is to experience them. Live in their world for a little while. You know, one thing about demonic agendas, they all have the same playbook. And I have their patterns so down pat. I know the devil's playbook. I know how these people operate, and they don't operate any differently. They don't know how. They can't create anything new, right? They have to follow the same patterns and the same tactics, and it's all lies, gaslighting, and illusions, man. That's all it's about. False narratives and false realities and the same tactics of abuse and trying to fuck with people's minds and force people into unaliving themselves. And it's all the same. We got all of us in here that have all experienced this shit. The attacks were the same. Maybe different scenarios, different locations, but the attacks are all the same way. We've all been made to be something that we're not. We've all been framed to be something that we're not. We've all been abused to levels that forced reactions out of us that were twisted against us, right? Being lied on and slandered and all of it. We've all been attacked with our voodoo, hoodoo, witchcraft, black magic. We've all experienced severe betrayal and heartache and had people sell us out and take bribes and take payoffs. It's all out of the same fucking playbook. All of it. We've got AI out here, you know, artificial intelligence or fake information, however you want to take that. Disposing of evidence is out here. Now they're trying to get rid of the evidence that proves their guilt. But you know what's funny? When they do that, they create more evidence against themselves. That's literally what they do. They think that they're destroying this evidence over here, but they just made all this new evidence right here. Who's in the maze now? Bitches. Who can't find their way out now? Bitches. Bozos. So unoriginal. Anyway, what else? Star. Star. Chariot. 8 of Wands. What? People talking about you like you're the devil? I'm like really shaking. I need to eat something. 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles is here at the bottom. It's all surrounding the devil energy. You know, you got all this dirty money, dirty offers. You got deals being made with the devil, people making these unholy pacts, literally selling their souls over. Chariot here with the devil, that's trafficking. And then we've got the Star. You're here to heal this shit. You're here to bring light to this shit. Shine your light on what this shit is. You have the light. What does the light do? It exposes the dark. Just typical, dude. They don't work by themselves. That's another part of the playbook. Is they'll never work alone. They can't. They're not strong enough. They got to recruit as many people as they possibly can. They got to team up. They're too weak. It's all about greed. Right? Setting traps. Try and get in your head. Keep you trapped in a low vibration. Their goal is to put you in fear. Fear, worry, intimidation, anxiety, paranoia. So they can make you look crazy. So nobody will believe you. To discredit you, to defame you, to tarnish your reputation. It's all in the playbook. Sending in informants, paid actors in your life, all that stuff. We've all been through it. All of us. Queen of Wands coming out. Jezebel energy, devil being here. It's all surrounding the devil. So what, these people being very confident in their plots, plans, and schemes because there's a whole team of them. And clearly they're about as evil as they have to fucking be. They feel like they've got money, so that's power, even though it's all dirty. And you speak the truth. You're here to speak the truth. And guys, I don't think God puts us here to experience this shit and not talk about it. Are you kidding me? They're just trying to get reactions, dude. Billy, they're ridiculous. Trying to hurt my feelings, trying to attack my self-esteem. They're weird. Trying to get energy. They're starving. All right, what else? Yeah, Knight of Swords. Right on top of the Queen of Wands. Trying to attack your confidence, your self-esteem. Trying to deflate your will to carry forward, right? Make sure you don't have the willpower to keep going, and trying to make sure you don't have any confidence in yourself, and trying to attack your finances, and trying to get in your head and trying to get you to attack them back, and trying to get you to retaliate and self-sabotage and self-destruct and feed your own addictions and your own demons and blah, 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 blah. Right? Trying to keep you trapped in poverty. Trying to make sure you don't have no money, no funds. You can't take care of yourself. You ain't got nowhere to live, no car to drive, no way to shower or shave yourself, or, you know, their plan. And they all have the same plans, and they all execute it from the same fucking playbook. Page of Cups reverse. They're immature and childish as hell. They have no empathy, no emotional intelligence, right? They're just demons. You're the star. And they're like, I don't know how they keep moving forward. I don't know how they keep going. I don't know how. I don't know how. We're trying so hard to hold them back from being able to move forward, but yet we can't. Trying to attack your public reputation, your image, the way that people see you. And look at how much money they pay out. 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. They're constantly giving people money to help them out. They attack in groups. But your voice, your truth is influential. It's inspiring. And all these attacks have ever done is just make you more of a fucking inspiration. That's all. Because your ability to keep fucking going with all odds stacked against you. Your resilience, your strength, your perseverance. It's supernatural. The levels of it are supernatural. Most just don't carry that. Maybe you needed to see how truly different you are. When anybody else wouldn't be here. You know, that's their goal. Get them out of here. But make them take themselves out, you know? And I don't know, guys. I mean, the Queen of Wands is here, just the confidence, right? The confidence that you wouldn't survive. And they do other things too, like hire hitmen, drugs, poison, death magic, all of that. But it doesn't work. And then they have to try and just force you to do it to yourself. That doesn't work either. I've even had clients who have had attempts and lived. And, you know, that's for a reason too. When you got somebody that's been there, tried that, you know how many people they're going to save? Dude, it's so deep. Everything happens for a reason. Even people that have had like debilitating terminal illnesses that magically beat that shit, but they've been like deathly ill for years. All for a reason. You know, and another part of their playbook is to wait until you are at your most fucking vulnerable, and then they will attack the shit out of you. It's like major life changes, breakups, divorce, losing a family member, or getting ill, right? I have another client that got super, super, super sick, and then all of a sudden her husband's abandoned her, and fucking nobody's there for her, and she can't walk or eat or move around, and like everybody just left her. Fucking took all the money. How's she gonna keep the fucking lights on? All that shit. They wait until you're in a vulnerable enough fucking place, and then they come. Like a hornet's nest. And then you come out unscathed. How? God. You get so strong, man. And like, you don't have a choice. There's points where you're like, I'm tired, I can't do this anymore. But you do. I can't take any more of this, man. I'm not going to make it. But you do. But you do. I can't do this anymore. I really, really can't. But then you do. But then you do. I'm done. I'm ready to give up. I quit. But then you don't. You're not built to give up. You're not built to quit. You're built to fucking rise. And now these people are realizing that shit. This person is built for this. Literally designed by the Most High God. Designed to rise from anything. And everything. And then you always come back better than you were before too. Always. No matter what you go through, you come back a better version of you. Like shaky. I'm super shaky. I haven't ate yet. All right, want to go through one more deck? This girl is on fire. I was listening to that song the other day in the car. Confirmation. Yeah, I love you guys, man. I love you guys so much. I'm so proud of you all. Oh, I didn't see the jewels come in. Whoever sent those, thank you and God bless you. Kim, thanks for keeping the chat clean, babe. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Seems like you're working hard. They're making you work hard. I appreciate your help. Thank you so much. You guys, you don't have to tolerate people's shit. 1144 too. Like you don't have to tolerate people's shit. People really want you to feel like you have to respond to them. They really want you to feel like you have to give them energy because they come for you. You don't. And you don't owe anybody that. And you don't ever have to defend yourself, especially to people you don't even fucking know, dude. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. It's such a waste of your energy. Really, honestly, it is. And that's what they want. People don't even realize that they're being used by demons, literally. Like, they want to come in and poke in the chat on here. You know, there's demons working through people trying to get my energy. That's all they want, is to feed. They're hungry. They're starving. And you don't have to give it. Let them starve. It's kind of funny to see people try so hard to get reactions and they don't even get shit. It's so funny. Because you know they're on the other side of that keyboard trying so fucking hard to say something that's going to hurt my feelings. And I'm at a point in my life where that's the only thing they can try and do. That's it. They can try and hurt my feelings or try and get people to believe shit about me that's clearly not the fucking truth. So petty and low level that, like, it's just unfazed, you know? But just remember that. You don't have to give people anything. Don't even give them your attention. They don't deserve it. There's so many people that, like, don't even fucking deserve your attention. If they're not on your level or trying their hardest to get on your level or on a level above you, they don't deserve your attention. If they're just trying to bring you down to their level, you don't have to give them anything. I really need to come on and reshare my story. I really do. I have a video on here, but it's really old. I think that I filmed it in like April or March of 23 when I was just like barely clean and sober, barely starting to gain clarity from everything that I had just gone through months prior to that. And of course, they were still trying their hardest to fuck with me at that time, you know? But I need to reshare my story. I really do. It's a fucking movie. It's like a shit you see in a movie. The crazy ass fucking technologies that I experienced. And the way that those people tried to drive me mad. Yeah, I haven't been consistent on YouTube till recently. I never got over here. I don't know why. I guess I was intimidated or trying to be perfect with it or have the perfect idea, or then I decided to just come be me. Do what I do. Read my cards, create my content, just be myself over here. Doesn't have to be perfect or, you know, but yeah. Boss. That's you. That's literally you. The one people that are like, hey boss, what needs done today? And, you know, doesn't even have to be in like a work setting, but you're the leader. The one that people come to. The one that's meant to delegate and be an authority. That's you. You're the one that can actually guide people. You know what I love about leadership so strongly is that, like, The great leaders, the real leaders, the true leaders create more leaders. They're not like a cult leader with a bunch of sheep following their every fucking move. That's not a leader. That is not a leader, right? Leaders create more leaders. You know, I don't want people like up my ass forever and ever and ever and having to depend on me. No, I'm here to help you step into the best version of you so you can go fly on your own and help your own collective of people. It is meant to ripple like that. Developing leaders. Leaders develop leaders. I'm telling you. Community and love. You're going to have your people. You're going to have your soul family. Community of people that love you, that are just enamored by you, that are inspired by you, that want to learn from you, that want to work with you or collaborate with you, or you know what I'm saying. Community and enamor. You might have went through a whole community hating on you, trying to destroy you, coming against you, but those aren't your people. Look who they are. Look who they are. Those are not your people. They're losers. They're lames. Those aren't your people. You don't belong there. You don't belong with those people. And sure, they made you feel like that, like you don't belong here. Sure, I don't. You're fucking right about that. Not one of y'all deserve me. And you don't belong with me and my people. The divine. You and your people. The divine. They don't belong there. Anyway. Then divine masculine comes out. But the divine. Come on. Tapped in. See that? You're too worthy. Rich guy, you're too worthy. You're too valuable. They don't hold enough value to be in your community. And you know why they're too unworthy to be with you? Because they do demonic ass shit. Right? Demonic energy is not valuable in a divine community. They hold no value in your life. What do? How do they benefit you in any way, shape, or form? They don't. They tear you down. They hold you down. They try and keep you down. They do nothing beneficial for you. That's why they hold no value in your life. And don't deserve to be a part of your damn community. All right. So for some of you, I don't know, take what resonates out of this shit, but get ready to be offered real love. This is Ace Cups energy. Just get ready to have a community of people just pour love into you. The same unconditional love that you give. Get ready to experience real love in every sense. Romantic, business, family, friend, whatever. It's like you deserve that and it's coming. Okay? People could be getting readings on you to see if maybe a specific person is coming in to offer you something. This person could be bossing the hell up, just completely enamored over you at this time. And of course, they're spying on your love life. A lot of twin flame stuff in this collective, but I really don't want to focus on that today, Spirit. But anyway. Yep. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Love offer, real love. And you're manifesting it. Somebody could be paying buku bucks for readings, to be honest. Rich guy, divination. Buku ass bucks. to find out what's going on here. Are you talking to somebody? Are they talking to you? They could also be trying to reach out to your community. They could be trying to pay off your community to turn on you. Or you could be getting a message that somebody is fucking out of here, bitch. I will not shed a single fucking tear. Not one. I will be so relieved. My dark side coming out right now. I'm not kidding. I forgive, I release, I wish the best, but they will not be missed here. Not at all. And it will be such a relief because I don't have to deal with their attacks ever again. Glory be to God. It will be a relief when my ops leave this world. Look at you, just unbothered. You're not worried about anything, or you shouldn't be. This was coming out yesterday, kind of the same energy. You're divine. These greedy ass fucks can't access you. They've no access. See the red sign? Sorry, I'm really shaky. I don't know why, but they're surprised. Yeah. They can't believe that you will not let them back into your life. They can't believe that you're so fucking unbothered too. They're just amazed that you're just unafraid, unbothered, grounded, balanced, trust in the process, flowing. And if you're not, you'll get there. Because it's like you don't have any fucking reason to worry when you know that you create the outcome. Come on. It's done. Now we just allow the universe to bring it to me. Thank you, Arasi. God bless you, babe. Send that back to you trillion, million, zillion fold. Thank you. I love you. Starseed. Do your research on starseeds. Give me a second, actually. I gotta take my daughter to shop, so I gotta go soon, but 1 second. Hey, we're still going. I'm just on YouTube. Said, were you sleeping? We're gonna go in just a little bit. I'm busy right now, but we're gonna go, I promise. Hey, may I borrow your phone for just a second? I just need to look something up. I'm online. I'll be right back. Let's talk about starseed energy. Starseeds are individuals in New Age beliefs who are thought to be extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial souls incarnated on Earth, possessing advanced spiritual knowledge or abilities, often feeling different or out of place, and drawn to help humanity evolve. This concept, introduced by Brad Steger, suggests they are spiritual beings from other planets who arrived via birth or walk-in with characteristics including strong intuition, empathy, and a sense of purpose to uplift Earth's consciousness. Origin, believed to originate from other star systems or dimensions. Pleiades, Sirius, Andromeda, I don't know. The mission, to bring spiritual wisdom, heal, and help humanity ascend to a higher vibration. Was I not talking about this shit just a bit ago? and talking about how the darkness is going to have to elevate too. These evil ass people are going to have to raise their frequency too, or they're not going to survive. Remember? Intuition and, oh wait, sorry. Feelings of alienation, which we've all felt this. Often experience a deep sense of not belonging on earth or feeling like an outsider. Intuition and empathy possess strong psychic gifts, high sensitivity, and profound empathy. And I was watching Avatar with my son yesterday, or no, we were watching Five Nights of Freddy. And like when Springtrap's locks go into the guy, and it's like, I can't watch that. Oh, you know, like literally I couldn't watch it because I have such strong empathy that I feel that shit. You know, it's like, I can't even. It's so deep. So deep. And it's been that way since I was a little girl. I watched The Green Mile when I was like 8 or 9, something like that. I cried for 4 days because they executed the black man in that movie, and it destroyed me. 4 days I cried over that movie, and I still want to cry. I've never watched it again. I never want to, because of the way that it made me feel. Oh, my nose is burning, getting teary-eyed. I've always had so much empathy. Always. Spiritual awakening may undergo a journey of awakening to their true extraterrestrial origins and purpose. Common traits may include being fantasy prone, having health issues. Did I not talk about that earlier? Oh, fuck, I'm just good. Cynicism about society and a distrust of conventional systems. Okay, why people identify as starseeds? Fuck, I'm not reading that. In essence, being a starseed is a spiritual identity within New Age thought, focused on a celestial heritage and a mission to aid Earth's spiritual growth. They're real. And you know Brad Steger here, he just channeled it. He got the message. You know? There's some decks of cards that are just so good, so deep. And like their guidebooks, there's the Starseed one that I have. Lightworker Oracle is called. Sorry, this one. And it's like you read the guidebook and it's like, damn. You know, the author of this, the creator of this deck, channeled all of the information in this. It's so deep, so aligning, resonates so hard. And she channeled it. That's what we're here to do. Connect to God and create in this world. I gotta bring my son's phone back to him. I'll be right back and we'll close this out. Here, I'm all done. Thank you. Love you. Okay. You're meant to shine. That's what you're here to do. You're a star, literally. Literally, it's your soul identity. You come from the fucking stars. And of course, you're not like most people because you're not from here. All right. Lawyers, judges, court cases. Rich guy is here with legal. House came out. surprises here. You know, maybe you're going to be a rich guy from lawsuits. Maybe your ops are just, you're about to get the surprise of your life, or your ops are about to get the surprise of their life because they made you one wealthy motherfucker. And that's all in divine timing too. I think about this with me personally. It's been 3 years, right? And just since I've started healing myself, so 4 since everything started really going down and I started realizing shit. But anyway, it could be 10 years before I get everything that I need or whatever to be able to go sue or whatever. But it'll be fucking worth the wait. I'll wait. I'm patient. It doesn't have to be today. When I get that hard drive of every fucking piece of documentation for all of the slander and defamation of character and all the shit these people fucking did to me, because there's something somewhere, I have no doubt. You bet your ass I'm going to sue. When I sue Cassia County Sheriff for all the police not doing their jobs, for literally leaving me an abusive situation to die. Oh, I'll be suing you. You'll be paying me. I will have my time. It's all in the right time. And they think they're so sneaky, like, oh, she can't prove it, she can't. Something will come up. Maybe they gotta feel like they're gonna get away with it for just a little bit. So that God can come and pow, you know? But anyways, yeah. You're gonna be wealthy. All right. Conflict in the reverse. Family, health concern. Somebody could be having health issues here, not doing so well. They could be very surprised they're not doing so well. They could be surprised as hell that, like, you're not trying to fight with them, or you don't want no part of the fucking conflict or shit like that. And, you know, these people that were playing in this shit, their health is declining rapidly. Yep. So we've got child coming out, landing on legal. Relationship is out here. Ice King is out. This is King of Swords. Family is out with legal as well. So family court could be a thing, or is a thing for some of you. Somebody could be surprised that their health is declining and shit like that. Let's see. Rich guy. Sorry, I know this aligns with some of you, so I'm trying to crack it. Okay, talk to me about rich guy, Ice King, legal, and child here. Okay, access denied, mental break. So trying to mentally break you down by not letting you have access to your children. But with Ice King coming out, that's King of Swords. This is clarity, sound mind, right? So they expected you to have mental breakdown, expected you to lose your shit and go fucking nuts, and you're not. Too much clarity, sound mind, you're thinking clearly, logically, you're here, right? You're sane is really what I'm getting. So yeah, surprised, they're surprised. They funneled all of this money into this legal shit for you to have a clear head? The fuck? It's a lot of cards. Funneled all this dirty money. Dirty. Dirty. Dirty, 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 dirty. It's illegal. It's stolen. It's laundered. It's all the things. It's dirty. All to frame you, we talked about all this earlier. All right, we've got negotiation table here. In plain sight. Motive clear. Look, you guys, this is such a good thing. So the goal was to get you to have a mental breakdown, not let you have access to your kids, using all their dirty money to try and frame you, right? But we've got in plain sight and motive clear. So all of this with you having a sound mind here, all it did was allow everybody else to see what's right in front of them. Their motive is clear. They're criminals. And they're going to have to negotiate, and they're going to have to give you everything. This is where they start to get desperate. You know, double agent, backdoor entrance, chain link, try and send somebody in that's playing both sides, that's connected to everything else, right? They need to come in a way that you don't see them coming in. Try and dig up your past. Chain reactions in the reverse. They can't get a reaction out of you, though. Off grid, you're too out of the way. God is keeping you, higher power, sorry. God is keeping you so far out of the way. Maybe access denied to these double agents. You know, you feel like being alone, being in solitude is a bad thing, and it's not. It's the safest thing for you because you can't trust anybody. You really can't, because you're the starseed. You're different. There's not very many like you around here, you know? Trying to frame you as somebody that's armed and dangerous or something like that, you know? And you're not. All right. Let's go through this one real quick. Then I gotta close it out and go potty and shower up and get out of here. Yeah, all that shit can't be proven, and that's what's funny, Billy. It's like they can't back up their lies. They have no evidence or proof to substantiate those reports. I aimed the taser at his belly. Pull up the body cam footage and let's see, because I'm pretty sure that the taser was in the neck and you fired it. And he's got the scars and the evidence to prove it. You know what I'm saying? They can't back it up. They're scared. They can't drag this on forever. They're all running out of time. All right, anything else with this family court system? Greed, of course. Party celebration. breakup, divorce, separation, justice, karma. So divorce, family court, divorce. And here's God coming out, though, with freedom at the bottom. Yeah, they needed you to die and you didn't. God keeping you alive. They threw you in the dirt and you grew a wildflower. I love that saying. Okay, corrupted media source. So falsified pictures or video evidence or shit like that, right? Some sort of media, but it's corrupted. Something made in Photoshop or with AI or something like that. Portal 5D is here. You operating in the 5D is what kept your ass alive. Look what's at the bottom. Uh-oh. You caught them. They're caught. They're busted. You know the truth. And now as they scatter to try and cover it up and make sure you can't prove it, that's where they just expose it even more. That's why God says be patient, be patient. Be patient. I know you guys are tired of waiting, man. I know. I hate even saying it to you. Because I'd be fucking impatient as fuck a long time ago. Right with you. So, anyway. I guess I'm just trying to be that reminder that everything has its reasons. Even though it sucks. Anyway, okay, I'm done. Anger, rage. AI. What'd I just say? Maybe trying to set you off like a loaded fucking gun. Again, keep you low vibrational, lashing out, anger. But I kind of feel like this is God being pissed off. God's done. You think God's not pissed? God's pissed. But it's a war. War just came out. It is a fucking war. This is all over family greed. Family trying to throw you away like you didn't fucking mean anything. Gift packages out here. You were a gift from God and they just threw it in the garbage. Wow. You were a gift from God and they just tossed you in the fucking trash. Be dealing with a lot of these fuckers. And revenge is God's, so hang tight, guys. I want to keep dragging it on. Trust, God's pissed and revenge is his. And he hits harder than we can. It's like letting the universe balance the scales. Because you get what you give. What you put out comes back. You know, and Billy, I'm thinking about you right now, but like all the arrests, they don't realize that's coming back, babe. And not only are they going to be put in prison, but imagine how they're going to be treated inside of it. Just imagine. You got these people that can't handle that lifestyle. You got to be a survivor to live there. I follow this guy, Inked BC. He's so funny. I love him. But he makes prison content, talks about what life was like in 10 years in a California state prison. And it's like, you gotta know how to keep yourself alive. You gotta get your hands dirty if you want to stay alive. If you want to have people to back you up if something ever goes down. And I don't ever want to be there. Because I would be the person that just wants to do my time, stay to myself, stay out of my way. Right? I don't want to go shank nobody or fucking beat nobody. I don't want to be involved in stuff like that. I'm too soft. So you got these fucking people, they ain't gonna be able to survive up in that shit. You know, I got tortured with like sexual stuff. And I think about their time in prison. You're going to have fun, baby. You're going to have all that sexual shit you threw at me come back at you. Well, you all hemmed up in the pen. Enjoy it. You're going to be people's slaves, people's bitches. You're going to be having to give them your food. They're going to get theirs. Deal with corrupt ass guards that turn their heads so they can get their asses beat and shit, right? You wanted to be corrupt? How does it feel experiencing the fucking corruption? How you like that? They're gonna get it. I promise you. They're gonna cry. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. Why is it so unfair? And I would rather see that karma play out, even if it takes a little while, than see somebody just like croak like that. Like, that's too easy. They will suffer first. They will know the suffering you felt. And then when shit does go down in court, their most loyal person is going to be the one that sells them out. The one person they thought would always have their back till the end will be the one that does them the fucking dirtiest. Their own family's going to turn a cheek. Everybody that they know is going to be locked up with them or in so much fucking poverty, they ain't going to have no money on their books. They wanted you poor, they're going to be poor in prison. Then they're going to have their food stolen off their trays every day. They're going to be hungry. I'm telling you. And they're going to be the fucking people that you hear that take themselves out in jail. That's what they wanted for you, right? They wanted you in some sort of locked up, or they're going to go insane. And then they're going to have to be institutionalized and shit. Telling you. Telling you. They'll probably call you. They'll probably call you and ask. Or have somebody try and, yeah, they'll probably have, they're going to need your help. That's part of the karma, and they're going to need you. All right, final messages. 10 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. I mean, these people all work together to take lives for money. All the money they have is stolen, shady. They're just dirty. It's dirty money. They steal for it. They kill for it. They, you know. It's pathetic. Yeah, and then God's got jokes too. Judgment. Here's God coming out of the sky. God's got jokes too. So, you know, God gets creative with the karma. A little crafty. A little bit crafty. They tried to play God in your life with judgment. They thought they could play God. Now Now they get to meet the real God. Yep, 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords with the Death card. It's like leaving the past in the past, you know, leaving these people behind, leaving them exactly where they're at. Death card. The version of you they knew is dead and gone. Old tactics don't work on you. Guilt trips, manipulation, trying to make you feel remorse or bad for them, or none of that shit, Matt. You're not that person anymore. That wanted to come out reverse. The Death card is here. It's like the injustices are coming to an end. They are. They're coming to an end. I'm going to leave it with this. It's a word that you guys don't like to hear, but divine timing. Be patient. You will get your justice. It's like leaving these people in the past and moving forward and being placed in a God position. And you don't need these fuckers. Just know everything's happening. Patient. All right, I'm done. I love you all so much. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me for the last, maybe almost 2 hours. Been on here for a while. Oh, an hour and 3 minutes. Yeah, almost 2 hours. I really gotta go pee. And shower up real quick and take my daughter to Barnes & Noble. So I love you guys. Thank you again for being here. Thank you to everybody that sent in donations, gifts, super chats, and stickers. If you could do me a favor on your way out, hit the like button for me if you haven't done that yet. It really helps the channel so much. And if you need to book me for any personal time, mentorship, or a personal reading, all the information to do that is linked in the description box below. You can plug in with me on my other social media platforms as well. I love you guys. I'm out of here, and I will see you guys tomorrow sometime. Have a great freaking day. We'll talk soon. Ciao.